we are discussing about sir data types concept, correct time? We are discussing about the data types concept. Before data types, yeah, the part of language fundamentals, we discuss a very easy topic, very important topic, sir. Okay, have you remember, right, sir? What are various identifiers, what rules we have to follow, what reserved words are there? Okay, reserved words are there, like we covered, right, sir? Now, sir, what are various data types are there? Python having multiple data types, right? Okay, almost around the inbuilt data types 14 we were listed, correct, right? In the last session somewhere, almost around 14 data types we listed, sir. Okay, sir, in the first data type we covered int data type, second data type we covered float data type, third one we covered complex type. Have you remember, right? Complex type. Next, the fifth one, I mean fourth one, we cover bool data type or boolean data type. Last one we just discussed about str also, correct, right, sir? These are data types whatever we discussed in the last session, correct, right? Okay, sir, make sure you people should aware clearly, right? These are the things what you people should aware. These data types, I mean these 5 data types we discussed already, right? Okay, sir, next, if you consider int data type, so to hold the integral values we should go for int type, and the values can be, under the values can be specified either decimal or octal or hexadecimal or binary form, no problem at all. Next, the float type can be specified. Float type can be specified only in the decimal form. If you want to represent a number with the decimal point, such type of numbers if you want to represent, then we should go for float data type, right? Okay, but make sure float values we should represent only in decimal form. Octal, binary, hexadecimal, such type of terminology not applicable for the float data type, right? Okay, sir, it is this rule not only for Python, even in other languages also, like Java also this rule is applicable, man. Okay, but anyway, luckily for float type we have one more approach, one more way is there, sir. 1.2 E3 something like, have you remember, right? Okay, 1.2 E3 something like, sir, this convention is by default considered as exponential. Okay, like that. Next, sir, the biggest specialty for the Python, the biggest specialty for the Python is complex inbuilt data type is there, sir. Do you know, for mathematical operations, for mathematical applications, I want to develop scientific applications, I want to develop electrical engineering applications, like so in such type of area, sir, complex data type is going to play very important role. But very unfortunate, other languages like Java, C++ not having such a type of facility, right? Okay, remember, sir, a plus bj, this is the form, sir. A plus bj, a part is by default considered as real part, b part is by default considered as imaginary part. Remember that both a and b can be int type or can be float type, no problem at all, sir. A can be specified either in the decimal form or octal form or hexadecimal or binary form, but b should be specified only in the decimal form, you know, right? Okay, that's all. Next, and after that, if you want to represent logical values, logical values, then automatically we can go for bool data types, sir. The only allowed values for the boolean data type are true and false. Are you getting that? True and false. The only allowed values for the boolean data type are true and false. Remember that, sir. So here t, is it capital? Please respond. T should be capital or not? Array, respond, man. T should be capital or not? Yes, sir. F also should be capital only. T and F both should be capital letters only, right? Remember that. Okay, true and false, sir, it should be. Next, internally, if you are using this true and false in the mathematical operations like plus operator, multiplication operation, right, sir, internally these things will be converted into int values. Remember that, sir. Internally true means what about its values are 1. Internally false means what about its values are 0. Remember that. Internally true means 1, sir, false means sir 0. That's why if you consider true plus true, what about its values are 2, you are going to get at the output, sir. Remember that one. True by default you are going to get at the output, sir. That's all. This is about boolean data types, sir. Sir, str type, STR type. So, if you want to represent a sequence of characters, if you want to represent a sequence of characters, then we should go for stringer type. Do you know the most commonly used data type in any programming language is the stringer data type only? Remember that, sir. Sir, even in Java or even in Python, any language, sir, the most commonly used data type in Java or in Python, any language, sir, stringer type only. In any application, the most commonly used sir object type is nothing but str type only. Remember that, okay? So that's why, so special concentration must be required about this data type, sir. Sir, we will discuss in detail somewhere at a separate topic. There you will get much clarity about this one, sir. Sir, can you please tell how you can represent str type? Anyone, can you please tell what are various possible styles are there, sir? Do you know, sir? Within single quote, within single quote we can able to specify, sir, within single quote you can specify. Next, the other possibility is nothing within, can I spell out, sir? Within double quotes also you can specify, no problem at all, sir. The other possibilities are within triple single quotes. Within triple single quotes we can able to take, sir. Triple single quotes we can able to take. Next, and after that within triple double quotes we can able to take. Regarding within triple double quotes we can able to take, sir. So these triple quotes, such type of convention applicable only in Python, sir. You never going to see in Java language, in C language or C++, right? Python specific features are triple quotes, but make sure, sir, when we should go for this type of triple quotes, there are two places where we should go for that. If you want to define multi-line string literals, are you getting that? Multi-line string literals, sir, Durga, next soft I want to define in the next line. Regarding that soft I want to define in the next line, multi-line string literals we can go for, we can go for, sir, str type. Next, I mean triple quotes, right? Next, another possibility, sir, if you want to use a single quote or double quote as a symbols in your string, okay, sir, here I want to think the Python, the Python, okay, like I want to the Python classes by Durga. The Python classes by Durga is very easy, something like I want to print, sir. Okay, so now what I want to take is here this Python I want to take within single quote. Next, and after the Durga I want to take within double quotes. Observe that, sir. So this total thing is one string. This total thing is one string. How you can able to print, how you can able to store, including these single quotes and double quotes are the symbols, then automatically we can go for, sir, better to go for triple quotes. Regarding better to go for triple quotes, remember that, sir. So triple quotes we can use only two places. One place is, okay, to define multi-line string literal. Second place is nothing but, do you know, sir, if you want to use single quote or double quote as symbols in our string, then happily we can go for that, right? Okay, that's all. This is what we covered, right? Next, one more beautiful concept we discussed about the strings. Yes, one more beautiful concept we require to use. That part we discussed already. That thing is nothing but what? Slice operator. Remember that slicing operator, right? Yes, hello, sir. Here you can able to use escape characters also, no problem at all. Hello, we can able to use escape characters also, something like do you know, here I want to take double quotes only, or I want to take single quote or double quote only, no problem at all, no problem. Next, here, sir, what I want to take a backslash single quote. Have you remembered, right? In other languages, the people who are coming from other languages, you can able to understand backslash single quote. What is the meaning of this one here? Single quote is always is going to be considered as single quote is considered as a symbol only. Okay, like if you want to do that, then automatically like this we can, there is a possibility is there, sir. But anyway, sir, every time, do you know, if I want to use backslash, then how many times I require to use backslash? Observe that here, this is. So instead of that, instead of taking these many backslashes, better to go for what? Better to go for triple quotes. It is the more easy than that. Okay, so there is a possibility there. If you want, you can allow to use escape characters also, no problem at all. Clear up to this? Okay, next, one more concept I explain. Very beautiful concepts are string slice operator, right? Sir, can you please tell what is the slice? Array slice, one slice, one slice. Slice means what? A piece. Suppose one fruit is there, something like, do you know, what we call any mango. Mango fruit is there, or otherwise orange. Sir, we are going to cut apple, cut into pieces. Each piece is by default considered as one slice. Okay, one slice. Suppose assume that I have one string is there, sir. This is my string. Sir, this is my string. Sir, I want one slice. I want one slice from here to here. Are you getting? This is one piece. This is one piece. Sir, I want another slice from here to here. Are you getting? Sir, I want one more slice from here to here. So, if you want to get a substring present in the given string, then we require to go for which operators are slice operator. Slice means one piece. One piece in the given string. If you want one piece based on our requirement, then happily we can go for slice operator. Right? Everyone can aware. Are you able to understand, right? Sir, best example, S is equal to A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, something like this I took, sir. This is about my string. This is about my string. Sir, now my requirement is, okay, from fourth index to, index to eighth index. From fourth index to eighth index I want, sir. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this is my expectation. Sir, this slice I want. Are you getting that? Now I hope you can able to understand what the meaning of slice. E, F, G, H, I. Sir, this slice I want. Are you getting? I want this slice. What we have to do is, sir, anyone can you please guide, sir? S of begin colon end, begin colon end step. Are you getting? This is sir, slice operator syntax, right? Sir, forget about step default value is 1. Step default value is 1. Remember that, sir. So if I can take begin to end, returns substring from begin index to end -1 index. Remember this one, sir. Sir, begin index to end -1 index. End -1 index. That is the substring what it's going to return. There, what I have to take, sir? Yes, of 4 to 9 I have to take. Are you getting it? Sir, not 8. 4 to 9 I have to take. If I can take 4 to 9, sir, 4 index to 9 minus 1 means 8 index. Are you getting that? 4 to 9 I have to take. This one is nothing but slice. Now, everyone in the classroom can able to understand what is the meaning of slice? Why the word slice operator? Clear? Hey, respond, man. Why you are silent? Clear for all of you? Yes, what is the meaning of slice operator? Okay, like you people should aware, sir. Okay, here just have a look once, sir. Just let me show. Sir, S is equal to, I'm taking, sir, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Like this I took, sir. Sir, S of, here I'm taking 4 to 9. Are you getting S of 4 to 9? Sir, then our expected answer by default has to get. What is that our expected answer, sir? E, F, G, H, I. Are you getting that? E, F, G, H, I. Can you please observe that? Am I getting or not? E, F, G, H, I. So, if you can take, sir, begin 4 to n minus 1 means 4 to 8. By mistake, if you are going to take 4 to 8, can you spell out what is the answer we are going to get, sir? 4 to, respond. 4 to, sir, 4 to n minus 1 means until 7th index only we are going to get, sir. So, until 7th index, 4, 5, 6, 7, until h only by default we are going to get. Clear? That's all, sir. This is next, and after that, do you know, this is the biggest specialty which is not there in other languages, right? Sir, do you know, for the string, not only for the string, maybe in the collections, maybe in the future we are going to discuss, right? Sir, in the case of string, okay, Python supports both the positive and the negative indexes. Are you getting both positive and the negative indexes, right? Suppose if I'm taking Durga, Durga sir, this is about my string. Assume that Durga. If I can take Durga, okay, Durga, I'm taking sir. Sir, positive index is always 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you getting that? This is the positive index. Negative index is always -1, -2, -3. Next one after that -4. Next -5. Remember this one, sir. Python supports both the positive and the negative indexes. Positive index means left to right forward direction. Negative index means right to left backward direction. Clear, right? Are you able to understand? Sir, in Java, we have only positive indexes, sir. Negative indexes, such type of terminology was not there in other languages. But luckily in Python, more flexibility. You can move either to the forward direction or to the backward direction. Positive indexes are there, negative indexes are there. Because of that, our programming by default will become very, very easy, sir. Remember this one. Okay, our programming by default will become very easy, sir. So, if I can ask, yes of 0, what is the answer? Please respond. S of 0. What the answer we are going to get? Arey, why you are thinking, man? S of 0. What the answer we are going to get? Okay. Here, just observe that. A. By default, we are going to get, sir. A. Sir, now, S of -1. What the answer by default we are going to get? S of -1. What the answer by default we are going to get? Last one, sir. P by default we are going to get. I hope everyone can aware, sir. Next, S of colon sir 1 colon 1, because begin is optional, end is optional, step is also optional. Remember that, sir. Slice operator, begin is optional, end is optional, slice and step is also optional. Remember that, sir. So if you are not specifying, sir, begin starts from 0. If you are not specifying end until end plus 1, okay, here default value is 1. Remember the default value is 1. Even you are not taking this one, sir, from begin to, sir, complete string by default you will get. Suppose if I can take S of colon like this. Yes, the same. There is no difference at all. Next, sir, step can be negative. If first step value is a negative, then it's going to move from left to right or right to left. But step value is a negative. I told step value is a negative. Then it's always going to move from right to left. Reverse. Right to left. Backward direction right. Then automatically reverse by default is going to be happen. Are you getting that? PONM and so on. PONM and so on. By default we will get reverse. Reversing the string. Clear? I hope not required to keep much explanation about this one. Okay, that's all. This is about slice operator, right? But anyway, here full discussion must be required. That part I will take care in the case of string. Okay, don't worry about that. Basic idea. Oh, in Python, positive index, negative index is there. In Python, oh, slice operator is there. Something like we can able to get the required substring by using slice operator. Like you should aware, sir. Okay, that's all. These are the 5 data types, whatever we have inbuilt data types, fundamental data types, right? So int, next and after that float we cover, next and after that complex we discussed, bool we discussed, next str, right? So these 5 data types are considered, yeah, fundamental data types in Python. Remember this one, sir. These 5 data types are by default considered, yes, fundamental data types, sir, we have. Remember that, okay? Fundamental data types, right? Next, there is small conclusions. What I have to take, sir. One conclusion already we covered, sir. Which one? Yeah, fundamental data types. These 5 by default considered, yeah, fundamental data types in Python. Remember that, sir. Next, sir, you know, if I take S is equal to or CH is equal to A, sir. Assume CH is equal to A. I'm taking, sir. Can you spell out? CH is equal to A. A means is it char type or string type? Please respond. Is it char type or string type? Each and every person. Sir, I'm observing who is responding, who is not responding. Please respond. Each and every person in the session. Good. Ritesh Kumar. Okay, well, sir, is it char type or string type? You people should be aware, sir. Remember that in Python, char data type is not there. even it is a single character, even it is a single character, internally it is treated as a string type only. In C language, in Java language, it is treated as a char type, but in Python it is treated as a string type only. Sir, where is the proof for that? Sir, ch is equal to a type of ch, sir. Ch is equal to a type of ch. What is the answer by default? You are going to get, sir, str. Are you getting that? Class str. You people should aware it is the str side. So the conclusion is, sir, in Python we can represent char values also by using a str type only, and hence explicitly char data type is not available. Remember that, sir. Okay, that's all. Next, third one, sir. This is about second conclusion we have. Next, third conclusion. Listen a bit very carefully about this one, sir. Sir, you know, long data type. Long data type. Can you please tell, is it available or not available? Wait, respond. Long data type. Is it available or not available? Hey, respond, man. Available or not available? Yes. Okay. Well, remember this one, sir. This long data type to represent longer values, to represent longer, bigger values. Sir, it is available in Python 2, but not in Python 3. It's available in Python 2, but not in Python 3. Remember that, sir. Long data type is available in the Python 2, but not in Python 3. Even bigger values also, bigger integral values also, you can able to represent by using, we can able to represent by using int only. Okay, int only. Remember that, sir. Sir, if you consider the I is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on, sir, do you know it's a bigger value, man? It's a bigger value. If you observe that, sir, have you observed how many digits are there, man? It's a bigger value, man. Okay, like even this much big value also, if I consider that, can you please observe that type of I? Type of I. What are the types are? Int only. Remember this one. What are the types are? Int only, right? Remember that. Sir, next, one more, sir. Make sure this point is also very important, sir. Of course, float under double in the other languages like Java. Okay, float values are there, double values are there. But in Python, we have only float. We have only float, but not double. If you want to represent floating point values, so the only possible type is nothing but only float, but not double. Okay, double data type is not there. That's all. These are few conclusions what you people should aware, sir. Sir, first one, these 5 data types are called fundamental data types in Python: int, float, complex, bool, and str. Next, char data type is not there. Even char values also you can able to represent by using string type only. Next, long data type is available in the Python 2, but not in Python 3. Next, float data type is there, but not double. Double data type is not available in the Python. Clear? Hey, respond up to this. Everyone got the basic clarity? Okay, that's all. Sir, now my requirement is, sir, I want to dance. Dance in between these 5 data types. Are you getting? Dance means don't feel break dance or otherwise Bharatanatyam, something like. Are you getting? Dance means from one type to another type I want to convert. Is it possible or not possible? That part we have to discuss, right? Okay, from one type to another type we require to discuss, is it possible or not possible, like we have to aware, sir. Sir, now observe what types are there. What is the type conversions from one type to another type? How you can able to do that, sir? Earlier we covered base conversions. Are you getting? Earlier we covered base conversion from one base to another base, binary to octal, octal to hexadecimal, like we covered. But now type conversions, this part I have to discuss. Okay, like next, Bharat is asking one doubt, sir. Bharat is asking one doubt. Is doubt A, sir, double type is available in the Python 2 or not? No. Whether it is the Python 2 or Python 3, double data type was not there. Okay, Bharat. Double is not there even in the case of Python 2 also. Python 2 contain extra thing is nothing but long data type. Clear up to this? Okay, that's all. Sir, now type conversions, what are various functions are available, right? Sir, we can convert one type to another type. This conversion is called type casting. Are you getting right? This conversion is by default considered as what? Type casting. Casting means what? Conversions are. Type conversion or type coercion. Are you getting? Type coercion. Coercion is nothing but conversion only. Don't worry about that. These are normal. Sir, extra words the people are going to use. Whether it is the type casting or whether it is the type coercion, okay, sir, is from one type to another type. You can able to convert. I have int value is there, sir. Please convert into float value. I have float value is there, sir. Can you please convert into complex type? I have complex is there. Can you please convert into double type? I mean float type, something like one type to another type. How you can able to convert? Next, while converting, what rules are available? These are things compulsory you people should aware, sir. Clear, right? Sir, to perform this typecasting, okay, what are various inbuilt functions are available in the Python? Sir, which inbuilt functions are there, sir, to perform this typecasting? Sir, one is int type, one is int function, second one is float function. Can you please guess the remaining? Can you please guess the remaining? One is int function, second one is the float function. What is about remaining? Right, guess, man. It is a two string. Can you please guess the remaining functions, right? Very simple, man. Int is one data type. To convert any other type to int, we have to go for float is another data type. To convert any other type, we have to go for float. Then automatically complex is one type. To convert any other type to complex, we should go for complex. Next, bool is another type. To bool from any other thing to bool, then automatically we should go for. Next, str is another type. Str itself is another type like. Clear, right? So int, float, complex, bool, and str. These 5 things are by default considered as, okay, typecasting functions. Remember that. I hope these are data type names only. I don't think, sir, you are going to get some new terminology. Int, float, complex, and then bool, and then str. Sir, this function is the most commonly used function, sir. Remember this one. We are always going to use which functions are int function, most commonly used function, sir. Okay, like remember. Next, what about remaining? We will discuss. Don't worry about that. These are the fundamental data types. Observe that carefully, sir. Now, my question here is, take a bit very special case, sir. How you can able to use these functions? Let me discuss a bit in detail. Sir, int. So, for which purpose we are going to use int? Please respond. For which purpose we are going to use int? To convert from any other type to int. Are you getting that? To convert from any other type to int, we can use int data type, sir. Okay, very simple. How you can able to convert? How you can able to convert, sir? It's a very easy for you people. Don't worry about that, sir. How you can observe that a bit very carefully about this one, sir. Sir, we can convert from any type to int except complex type. Remember that, sir. Sir, complex type to int conversion not possible. Just remember these headlines in your mind. While explaining the coding, you can able to get much clarity, sir. Sir, you can convert from boolean to int possible, from float to int possible, sir, from string to int possible, no problem. But complex to int, sorry, not possible, man. Okay. Next, if you want to convert string str type to int type, compulsory it should contain only integral value. Remember that, sir. Compulsory it should contain only integral number. Sir, string is ten or otherwise 10.5. Such type of terminology is not applicable. Should be integral value and should compulsory contain in the base 10 only. Okay, like just there are 2 conclusions only I covered. Don't worry about that, sir. Only 2 conclusions I covered. Now observe that I will repeat again. Here, see this one, sir. I want to convert int of int of 10 point. Sir, here just observe 123.456. Again 123 or 134.456. Sir, this one is nothing but this one is nothing but double type. I mean float type. Are you getting? Whenever you are trying to convert float type to int type, now after decimal point whatever digits are there by default will be gone. No problem at all, sir. After decimal point whatever digits are there by default will be gone. Sir, can you please observe 123.456 I'm taking. Can you please tell what the answer? Yes, man. What is the answer by default we are going to get? Okay, 1 2 3 like this, right, sir? What 1 2 3 1 2 3 by default we are going to get, sir. Remember that. Next, here these are Python inbuilt functions. Remember that. I'm not calling on any object. I'm not calling on any object. These are Python inbuilt functions. Observe that, sir. Similarly, sir, I want to convert int r true, sir. Int of true. Yes, you know, internally true represented yes. I respond, man. Internally true represented yes. Yes, internally true represented as what? Yes, 1. True means 1. False means 0. Are you getting that? True means 1. False means 0. That's why, sir, what is the answer by default you are going to get? 1, sir. Even Boolean also you can able to convert into int type. No problem at all, sir. Int true. Int of true. What is the answer we are going to get? Sir, 1. Int false I'm taking, sir. What is the answer by default we will get? 0. So happily, do you know, float type to float to int conversion possible. So Boolean to int conversion is possible. Only remaining data types are two things, right? Okay, int of 10 plus 20j. So what is this 10 plus 20j? Respond. What is this 10 plus 20j? Complex number. Sorry, complex number to int, not possible. Regarding complex number to int, not possible, sir. By mistake, if you are trying to take int of, okay, here 10 plus 20j, immediately Python is going to give left and right. Observe that. Type error, can't convert complex to int type. Type error, can't convert complex to int type. By mistake, if I'm trying to convert complex to int type, immediately error by default with type error we are going to get. That's why complex to int not possible, sir. Okay, remember that. Next, here int of, I have one more thing, sir. Int of, sir, 10. Int of 10. Int of 10. Sir, one person, Raghavendra Kumar, is asking the doubt like this, right? Okay, int of true. Okay, like is asking, sir, once you are taking true within single quote, it is treated as what type? It is treated as what type? String type. Remember that. Once we are adding single quote, double quote, triple quote, it's always considered as a string type. One rule just now I covered, sir. What is the rule is? If it is the string type, if it is the string type, if you want to use int function, compulsory this string should contain only integral number. Only integral number. Remember this one, sir. Compulsory it should contain only integral number. Integral number is nothing but the number without decimal point. And compulsory we should use base 10 only. Sir, I want to use binary, I want to use octal, I want to use hexadecimal string. Sorry, man, this int function can't recognize that. Remember, you can convert the string to int type, no problem at all. But the rule is very clear, straightforward. It should contain int value only, and it should be in the base 10 only. Remember, sir, then automatically you can consider this one is invalid. This one is invalid. Are you getting right? Sir, this one is also invalid. Remember, sorry, this one is the valid. Okay. Next, if you consider other than int value internally, if you can take float value, or if you can take Boolean value, or if you can take any other, immediately error by default you are going to get. Vishnu, I hope you can able to understand. Here, just have a look once. Int of 10. Int of 10. Can you please tell, is it valid or not? Respond. Is it valid or not? Yes, valid. Sir, what is the answer? 10. Perfect. Int R 123.456 I'm taking. 123.456 I'm taking. Can you please have a look at value error? Invalid literal for int with the base 10. Have you observed, right? Invalid literal for int with the base 10. It's always going to consider, always expecting base 10 value only. Sir, okay, int R true I'm taking. Int R true I'm taking. Can you please observe? Invalid literal. Invalid literal. Int R, can you please tell 0B1111 like this? Yes. Are you able to understand what is this one? Is it valid or invalid? Respond. Is it valid or invalid? 100% pakka this one is invalid. Invalid because it is always expecting base 10. It's always expecting base 10, but instead of base 10 you are providing what? 0B and so on binary. That's why itself is nothing but invalid. Remember that value error, invalid literal for int with the base 10. Clear? Any explanation is required? That's also make sure this is about int function. So just the conclusions, it's very clear, sir. The conclusion, all these things by default there in our material. Don't worry about that. If you refer that, then you can get much clarity, sir. Okay, point number 1, conclusion 1. What is that? Is we can convert any type to int type, no problem at all, except one particular type you can't convert. What is that? One particular type can't be converted. What is that? Except complex. Next, sir, we can convert str to int, no problem at all. But str should contain only base 10 integral value. Are you getting that? Base 10 integral literal. Okay, make sure by mistake floating point literal, by mistake not a number, or by mistake some floating point or otherwise like any other base, immediately we are going to get the error. Clear? All the people are having clarity about these conclusions? Yes, man. Okay, sir, that's all. The first function is the clear for all of you, right? Int function, sir, for which purpose we can use, what are the loopholes are there. Next, second function we have to talk, sir. What is that? Second function is float function, sir. Sir, it is a very simple, sir, float function, right? We can use a float function to convert other types to float type. But here what rules are there, sir? We can convert any type to float except a complex type. Oh, complex to float, not possible. Point number 1. We can convert any type to float except a complex type. Complex to float, complex to int, not possible. Okay, next, whenever we are trying to convert str type to float type, compulsory str should be, observe that rules, string to float, compulsory string value should be either integral or floating point literal, and should be specified only in base 10. Remember that, sir. Either int value you can pass or float value you can pass, but compulsory should contain base 10 only. By mistake, binary, octal, hexadecimal, such type of things are not going to be recognized. Rules are very much clear. You can able to understand very clearly, sir. Any type to float is always possible. Float of 10 into to float, possible or not? Respond, man. Into to float, possible or not? What's the answer? What the output by default you are going to get? So expecting float 10.0, expecting float 10.0. Next, float of true I'm taking. Yes, perfect, no problem. 1.0 we are going to get, sir. Okay, next, float of here, take a bit very special care, sir. Float of here I'm taking 10 plus 20j. Sorry, sir, not possible. Sorry, not possible. By mistake, if you are taking like this, can't convert complex to float. Immediately error. Sir, now float of here, just observe that. Float of here 10 I'm taking. Oh, str. Okay, str 10.5 I'm taking, sir. 10.5 I'm taking. Can you please tell, is it valid or invalid? Yes, Bharat, at last we will discuss. Just remind once. Yes, float of 10.5. Is it valid or not? Is it valid or not? Yes, this one is perfectly valid. No problem at all. Yes, 10.5. Sir, float of 10 I'm taking, sir. Float of 10 I'm taking. No problem. No problem. Sir, it should be, the string should contain either float value or int value, but must compulsory you should use base 10 only. Yes, 10.0. Excellent. Float of here I'm taking 0b1111, 0b1111. Immediately value error. Sorry sir, can't convert string to float type. Like this we are going to get. Sir, now I'm taking float of here, very simple sir. True I'm taking. True I'm taking. Immediately. Have you observed I could not convert string to float? True. That's all sir. This is about what is the meaning of float type. Sir, conclusions are very clear. Sir, we can convert any type to float except what? Any type to float except complex. Are you getting? Sir, only complex type you can't convert. Second one, sir, string to float. If you want to convert string to float, compulsory str value should contain either int type, either internal int type or float type, and should be in base 10. Should be in base 10. Remember that. That's all. Simple rules, sir. Sir, how you can able to use float? Sir, these typecasting functions very commonly we are going to use, sir, in our regular day-to-day coding. That's why compulsory you should aware. Next, but complex type generally we are not going to use because it's a very specific application areas. Whether if you are going to use scientific application, if you are going to use scientific or electrical engineering, like their pure mathematics related things, then complex type is going to come in the picture. But general application level, very rare, we never going to use. Don't worry about that. Okay, third one, sir. What is the third function we require to use? Complex. Sorry, bit dangerous. More concentration must be required. Complex. Sir, you can able to convert any type to complex. No problem at all, sir. Anything to complex, no problem at all. Okay. So now, how you can able to do that? What are various options are available, sir? There are two forms are available to convert other types to complex type. Okay, form 1, legend this one. There are two forms are available, sir. Form 1, what is that? First form is complex of x. Sir. We can use this function to convert x into complex number, with the real part x and the imaginary part 0. Sir, I'm providing 10 value. I'm providing 10, sir. It is treated real part, but the imaginary part is nothing but will become 0. Sir, what it means, sir? We are not getting. You may ask, sir, complex of 10. Automatically, what will happen is 10 plus 0j. Are you getting? 10 plus 0j. Whatever argument you are passing, it is treated as a real part, and the imaginary part by default is going to be considered as 0. Clear? Yes. Are you able to understand, right? Okay. That's all. Let me go for a small chota example, sir. How you can able to just let me go for a small example, sir. Amit, there is another form is waiting. There we can pass imaginary part. Don't worry about that. Just observe that only first form. Okay. Here just have a look once, sir. Complex of 10 I'm taking. Then automatically 10 plus 0j. Correct or not? Sir, complex of 10.5 I'm taking. 10.5 sorry. sorry. Complex of 10.5. 10.5 I'm taking. No problem at all. 10.5 plus 0j itself is valid. Next, complex true I'm taking. Can you please tell what the answer? What the answer we are going to get? True, sir. Complex of true I'm taking. Then automatically what the answer by default you are going to get? 1 plus 0j. 1 plus 0j. Next, the complex false I'm taking. Complex of false I'm taking. What the answers are? Just a 0j. 0 plus 0j. It may be represented as 0j. No problem at all. 0j. 0 plus 0j itself is complex. Next, if I can take complex R, sir, string type, but internally number is there. No problem. 10 plus. Complex R, okay, 10.5 I'm taking. No problem. 10.5 like. Sir, complex R. Sir, I'm taking TEN. Value are complex. ARG is a malformed string. Sorry, sir. Yeah, I can't expect like this. Complex R 0B111. Sir, binary number I'm passing. Sir, have you observed right? Complex arg is a malformed string. That's all. This is the way how you can pass real part. Remember that, sir. So you can pass anything, sir. Anything. Int value you can pass, no problem at all. Float value you can pass. Boolean value you can pass. STR also you can pass. But if you are passing STR, it should contain either int type or float type, and the compulsory should be base 10 only. That's all. This is about form 1 to convert other types to complex type. Clear? Are you able to understand, right? Okay, that's all. So complex without string, Nandakishore, without a string form, it is going to be accepted, no problem at all. Sir, complex of 0b 1111. Can you please tell, is it valid or not? Sir, I'm not passing in string form. Is it valid or not? I'm not passing in string form. It is just int value. Have you observed, right? Perfectly it's the value. If I can take within quotes, then the problem is going to come. If I can take within quotes, then the problem by default is going to come, sir. Remember that immediately error we are going to get. Clear? You can, if you want to provide only int value, not in string form, just like int value, then you are allowed to pass int and so on. No issue at all. Sir, all these things you are not required to remember, but aware, one type to another type, we can able to convert. Okay, that's all. This is the complex. Next, form 2, sir. Okay, form 2, second form is very easy. Sir, complex of form 2, complex of x comma y. Are you getting complex of x comma y? Sir, can you please tell what is the x? X is treated as real part, y is treated as imaginary part. Remember this one, sir. X is treated as real part and y is treated as imaginary part. Imaginary part, sir. So make sure, sir. Just let me go for a small example, sir. If I can take complex of 10 comma 2, sir. What the answer? Array, what the answer by default we are going to get now? What the answer we are going to get now? The answer should be 10 plus 2j. Perfectly valid. Complex true comma false. True comma false I'm taking. True comma false. Sir, can you please observe that? What the answer by default we are going to get? 1 plus 0j. Remember that. Perfectly itself is nothing but acceptable, like, okay, sir. In general, we are not going to use this complexity that much. That's why ignore, no problem. Are you able to understand, right? So total, how many forms are available, sir? Only real part you can able to pass, and both the real part and imaginary part you can able to pass. That's all. So from any other type to complex type possible, you can able to convert itself is no issue at all. Okay. Next, sir, fourth one, sir. Very important. Fourth one, sir, bool type. Are you getting? Fourth function, sir, bool type. Sir, this is the very dangerous, sir. Listen a bit very carefully, because how the things are going to be happen. Bool types are the biggest specialty. The biggest specialty is you can convert any type to Boolean type, including complex numbers also. We can convert any type to Boolean type, including complex numbers also possible, sir. Including complex numbers also. Any type is possible, sir. Suppose if x is int type, of course, this is x, sir, argument. If x is int type, just observe the conclusion directly I'm providing at the beginning. so that if the conclusion is there in your mind, you can able to remember well. Sir, 0 value means false, non-zero means true, sir. You can pass anything, sir. If that int value is a 0, then it is treated as a false. Non-zero, it is treated as a true. This is what 0 means false. 0 means false. Non-zero, any value, sir. If it is the int type, I'm talking, any value is by default considered true. Okay, like, sir, let me cross check. Is it real or not? Bool of 0 only I'm taking. 0. What is the answer? Array, what is the answer? Bool of 0, 0 na, Bharat. 0. Here have you observed, right? Bool of 0. 0 will be converted into Boolean type. 0 will be converted into Boolean type. The answer is false. Okay. So bool of 1 I'm taking. True. Bool of 100 I'm taking. 1000 I'm taking. True. 0 means false. Non-zero means true, sir. Bool of 0 being 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. True. By default, we are going to get. Clear, right? So this is if x is int type. If x is int type, then automatically all these things will come in the picture. Remember that, sir. Next term, do you know, sir, if x is a float type, if x is float type, sir, then what is the rule? If x is a float type, then what is the rule, sir? Sir, very simple. If a total number is evaluated to 0, then the result is false. If the total number is 0, then automatically it is treated as a false. Otherwise, it is treated as a true, sir. So the total number is evaluates to 0, then it is considered as false. Otherwise, it is treated as a true, like this, right? Sir, Baswaraj is asking, sir, bool, I want to pass -1. What is the answer? Baswaraj, you can guess. Baswaraj, can you please guess what the answer we are going to get? Maybe you are feeling. Sir, simple. Rule is straightforward. 0 means false. Non-zero means true. It is the rule. Non-zero, true is the answer. Okay, well. Now, sir, here just, sir, observe that a bit carefully. Now, sir, float. Float rule is the same. Rule. If a number is 0, 0.0000000, sir. If total thing is the 0 only, then it is treated as a false. In all other case, sir, in all other case, returns. Otherwise, returns true, sir. Are getting simple? Now you can ask anything. Sir Raju, I hope you can able to know the answer. Next, I'm talking about Boolean, not string type. Just I'm talking about float type only. String type later we will talk. Sir, bool of 0.999, 0.522. In all cases, we are going to get a true as the answer. Now observe the bool of 0.123. What is the answer, sir? True is the answer. Bool of, sir, now 0.9999. True is the answer. Bool of 0.00000. What is the answer? Yeah, bool of 0.00000. What is the answer we are going to get now? What is the answer we are going to get now? Sir, simple. False is the answer. Remember, if the total number evaluates to 0, then it is treated as the evaluates to 0, then it is treated as the false. Otherwise, treated as the true. Clear? Array, respond, man. If x is the int type, how the bool is going to respond? If x is the float type, how the bool is going to respond? Next, if x is complex type, that is also straightforward, man. Very easy. Don't think much because the rules are very clear. If x is complex type, then the rule is yes, Amit Mohanty. So 10.4 will become true only. Yes, Amit. Sir, bool of 10.4, the value is always true only, remember. Okay. Sir, now the point is, if it is the complex type, rule is the straightforward. Listen very carefully about my rule. If both the real and imaginary parts are 0, sir, real part is the 0, imaginary part is also 0, imaginary part is also 0, then the result is false, otherwise result is the true. Remember, imaginary part and the real part both should be 0, then only it is treated as false. Sir, if at least one non-zero is available, oh, sorry, man, the result is the true. Remember that, okay? If both the real and the imaginary are 0, then the result is always false. Otherwise, okay, the result is always true, sir. Clear? Are you able to understand? Sir, even if you know the rule like this, not required to keep example also, because you can able to guess, man. You can able to guess. You are not kids, I hope. Okay? Bool of 0 plus 0j. What the answer? Bool of 0 plus 0j. What is the answer? Don't think too much. Devendra Kumar, how it is going to get 0, man? The result is false because it is a Boolean function. It is a bool. The result is always what? False or true we are going to get. Okay? Now false. Good. Sir, if I can take bool of 0 plus 1j, sir. 0 plus 1j. 1j. What is the answer? True, sir. True. Sir, bool of 1 plus 0j, sir. 1 plus 0j. What is the answer, sir? True is the answer. I hope the things are very straightforward. If both are 0, then only it is the false. If at least one thing is not 0, then automatically it is treated as the true. Here, any explanation is required? Okay, that's all. This is about bool complex type. Next, what is the next? 1 plus 1. Sai Kumar, why you are getting that doubt, man? Bool of 1 plus 1. Don't think all possible permutations and combinations are covering or not. Okay, just if I'm telling something, then you can able to generalize. Can you please tell what the answers are? 1 plus 1j. 1 plus 1j. What is the answer we are going to get? So true, because both are not 0, then automatically true by default is the answer we are going to get. Clear? Okay. Next, last possibility. So Boolean function we are discussing. If the inter type, what is the behavior? Float type, what is the behavior? Complex type, what is the behavior we are discussing? Next, if x is str type. Sir, if x is str type. Remember this one, sir. If x is str type. Sir, very simple. If x is empty string, remember that. If x is empty string, then the result is always treated as a false. So, empty string. Empty string. Empty string means, do you know? Just the quotes open and close. Quotes open and close. Empty string, then it is always treated as false. Okay? Otherwise it's always treated as the true. How beautiful the rules, man. If the string is empty, then automatically false. Otherwise, it is always true. Now observe that bool of single quote, sir. What the answer? Empty. I'm not taking anything empty string. Then false is the answer. Excellent. Bool of sir, Sunny I'm taking. Sunny I'm taking. Can you please tell what the answer we are going to get? True is the answer. Because it's not empty. That's why true itself is the answer we are going to get. Clear? Not required to keep any doubt about that. Bool of 1 1 1 1 0. Sir, is it empty string or non-empty? Is it empty or non-empty? Non-empty. True is the answer. Bool of sir 0 0 0. What is the answer? What is the answer? Here, internally the values are not going to be considered. Is it empty string or non-empty string? Non-empty, 3 characters are there. Then true is the answer. Clear, right? Okay, that's all. This is what you people should aware, sir. Remember that. So for any type to any type, sir, how you can able to convert? How you can able to convert, sir? Okay, that's all. So these are the things what you people should aware clearly, right? Okay, that's all. Can I sub this is next last function? What we have to discuss str type. Are you getting what the last functions are? Str type. Remember that. Str last functions are str means str function. Sir, str function can be used to convert from any type to any type, then automatically, do you know, sir, any type to string type, if you want to convert str function, you can use. But before that, there are one or two doubts are triggering in the chat window. Sir, compulsory next time whenever you are login, you have to log in with your name. Okay, log in with your name, so that I can able to ask, I can able to see your name while answering. I will point so that you can able to understand, right? Sir, who is asking this doubt? What is your name, sir? Please, here I'm not seeing your name. Waiting for name, something like it's coming. What is your name, sir? Can you please respond? Someone is asking this doubt. You don't want to tell your name? Yeah, here just observe that some Richa. Yeah, next time whenever you are login, can you please with the link you can provide your name also, so that Richa. Sir, can you please tell here, if you observe that, sir, is it what is the answer we are going to get? Can you please tell? Can you please tell? You have to tell, man. Your knowledge is more enough. It is not my job. You can able to answer. The answer is Bharat, how the answer is going to come false? The answer is true or false? The answer is true or false? The answer should be true. Why, man? Why, man? Because spaces are there. Sir, 2 or 3 spaces are there. If 2 or 3 spaces are there, then automatically it is not empty. Correct, right? Okay, let me cross check, because we never had a discussion about spaces, right? Okay, space, 3 spaces I'm taking. Okay, observe, true is the answer. Correct, right? True itself is the answer, because space is also valid data, man. Space is also one character only. That's why space itself is nothing but one character. That is Richa. I hope you can able to understand, right? Okay, that's answer. Sir, now, sir, what about str? Okay, str type to convert from any other type to, sir, string type. Sir, here str is the too good person. No restrictions. You can consider, sir, no restrictions. That's why you can consider, sir, any type to string type. Yeah, simple, sir. str of 10. str of 10, yes, converted. str of 10.5, converted. Okay, str of 10 plus 20j, converted. str of true, sir, true, converted. str of true, converted. Sir, here no restriction. You can provide anything, man. Anything you can provide, then automatically the corresponding string by default you will get. Okay, that's all. Next, Rajesh is asking, sir, has space also has Unicode value or not? Yes, man. Unicode value. Space is also one valid character. For that also, ASCII character, Unicode character by default there, sir. Remember that. Remember. Okay, it's possible. Now he's asking one doubt, sir. Okay, sir, maybe seems to be silly. You have to observe. Can you please tell, is it really required or not required? Is it required or not required? Rajesh is asking this doubt, sir. Is it required or not required? Think a bit carefully, man. Already str type to str type. What is the need of converting, man? It's already string. Then what is the need of converting, sir? String to string, meaningless. Sir, if I will give, how the Python is going to respond? If the Python having patience level, okay, Durga, okay, no problem. It is the Durga only. It's going to come. If a Python not having that much patience, if the Python having the BP, then it's going to give left and right. Arey, pagal ho gaya. Already it is the string. Why you are asking once again to convert into the string? So like definitely it's going to, just observe that what it's going to tell. Have you observed, right? So Python not having the BP. Simply, oh, this programmer is a very innocent programmer. Okay, let me accept. Like it's going to consider. Are you getting the things right? Okay, like that's also. Okay, this is, sir, hexadecimal, binary, no problem at all. It is acceptable. Acceptable, right? Okay, sir, like if I can take str 0b 0b 1111, like this I'm taking. Can you please observe that? Converting that thing into the decimal, under that decimal value will be written in the form of string. That's all. These things are by default considered. Yes, these things are by default considered typecasting functions in Python. Remember this one, sir. Sir, very commonly we require to use, sir. Very commonly we require to use. Remember this one, sir. Because a simple example, sir. A simple example I'm taking, sir. Here just have a look once, sir. Just a simple example I'm taking, sir. Just my requirement is observe that. Sir, read two values from the keyboard and print sum. That's about my requirement, right? Are you getting? Read two values from the keyboard and print sum. This is about my requirement. X is equal to, sir. In the third unit, we will discuss about this one. Just the basic idea purpose I'm taking. X of input, enter first number. Enter first number. Now we are prompting end user to enter first number. Y is equal to input of enter second number. Are you getting? Enter second number. Like this I'm taking. So two numbers. So first enter number will be stored inside X. Second enter number will be stored inside Y. Now I'm taking print of X value, print of Y value. Just read these two and print that. Print that. Okay. Well, now let me run this code, sir. It here, sir. Can you please observe with what name I saved this one? Test.py. Sir, if it's the Python program, if it's the Python script, you have to save with the .py extension. Remember that, sir. Okay. Sir, like Python having any API? Yes, Raja. API is available. Just open the Google Python documentation, Python API, like you can able to check. Yes, just like our Java, here also API is available. Okay. Now have a look once, sir. Py test.py. Sir, if you want to run, sir, for Python compilation is not required. It is an interpreted language. Directly you can run. Either you can use Python, sir, test.py. You can use this command. Sir, command name is Python. Something like Java test. Okay. But here Python is the too good person when compared with Java, right? That's why even you are not required to use full form also. Are you getting? You are not required to use full form also. Py, that's all. Py test.py. Can you please run test.py script? Now enter first number. Oh, my program is asking, can you please enter first number 10? Sir, enter second number 20. Now it's going to print 1020. Clear? Respond, man. 1020. Just I'm reading two numbers from the keyboard and I'm trying to print the values. Now I want to print the sum of these two numbers, right? Are you getting? The sum. Okay, like comma X plus Y. I'm taking. So most of the people from Java background, you are going to expect sir, this style. The sum plus X plus Y, something like we require to take sum. Most of the people from Java background, you are going to expect, because in our Java system.out.println statement always expecting only one argument. Remember that SOP statement is always expecting one argument in Java, but in Python it is going to expect any number of arguments. No problem at all, sir. Sir, here instead of X comma Y, comma some 30, comma 40, comma 50, like only one print function, by default is enough. No problem at all, sir. By default is enough. All these values with the space separation, by default it's going to print. In the next session somewhere we will discuss. Don't worry about that, sir. Have you observed? Enter first number 10. Enter second number 20. Have you ever 10, 20, 30, 40, 50? How many numbers we are going to print, sir? These many. Are you getting? Any number of arguments you are allowed to pass. But in Python it's possible, but in Java, no. Sir, first value, and then immediately you have to close that. Immediately you have to close the parenthesis, like. But here possibility is there. Okay, well, sir, first one I'm trying to print the values. Next I want to print the sum. Print of print of the sum, okay, comma, sir, what the value x plus y. Can you please tell what is the answer by default you are going to get now? Please respond. Forget about this one, sir. Okay, forget about this one. Print. What the, if I provide 10 and 20, if I provide 10 and 20, what the answer we are going to get? How I can? 30 by default we are going to get, right? Observe that a bit very carefully. Observe that a bit very carefully, sir. Enter first value, enter second value. The sum is 1020. Are you getting? The sum is 1020. 1020 by default we are going to get 1020 because whatever the values you are passing from the keyboard, all these things in going to take in string form, just like our Java string form. Remember that, okay? It's always going to consider in the string form. Array, string to int type I want to convert, string to int type I want to convert, string to int type if you want to convert, which function we require to use? Array, which function we require to use? Int function. Have you remembered, right? Int of, yes, okay, like, do you know what will happen is this total thing will return string value, right? That thing I'm passing as argument to int function. Remember that, sir? Similarly, here also int function. Okay, so int function required or not required? Int function required or not required? Yes. Wherever string to int conversion is there, compulsory we should go for int function only. Remember that? Now observe, sir, enter first value 10, enter second value 20, the sum is 30. Now you are in a position to see where exactly int function is going to be helpful. The most commonly used function is the int function, sir. Remember that, okay? So typecasting functions are really required. Clear? Okay, sir, Akash is asking, wonderful doubt. Everything is Python is represented as str only. No chance at all. Whatever the values you are passing from the command prompt is going to be considered as string type. But everything in Python represented as object. Remember that, sir. Okay, well, but convert from str to int is risky. Is there any way to check before typecast? So no. For that we should have alternative. For that we should have alternative exception handling. Remember this one, sir. We should have alternative exception handling. Exception handling, sir. Okay. Are you able to understand, right? Exception handling. We should have some alternative. Exception handling is the concept. Sir, if something goes wrong, risky, you are telling risky code, then we have to use a try like. If I give, so look, it is a wrong. Remember that it is a wrong. That syntax is wrong. Okay, that's all, sir. This is about just a basic idea what the type conversion functions are available. In the next session, we are going to discuss about a beautiful concept, sir, fundamental data types versus immutability. Okay, compulsory you people should be aware. Okay, like, sir, if you want to pass multiple values, then comma we have to use as the separator. Look, compulsory we should use comma as the separator. Okay, if you want to pass multiple values, sir, this is first value, comma, this is the second value, comma, this is the third value, comma, this is the fourth value. Like any number of values you can able to pass, then comma is the separator. Clear? Okay, in the next session we are going to talk about, sir, fundamental data types versus immutability. Beautiful concepts, are, don't miss that session. Okay, next, if any person missing the previous classes, anyone new person is here in this session, sir, myself is the new, like anyone there? Today is my first session, like, yes, yes, okay, like a few members are new. What you have to do is just do you know, in the YouTube we published already the last 4 or 5 videos. Whatever last 4 or 5 videos we already published, sir. just go through those videos. Okay, we are at very basics only. Just take either tomorrow or day after tomorrow, take sir more take attend take some time to attend those, so that you people can able to understand. Okay, that's all. Next thing, just next one more, some people are asking the doubts. Just let me stop the record.